sal jy ook nie.
Ja.
Wat is dit vir 'n ding?
Dis 'n skilpad man. Maar wat is dit
Sokkerbol. Bubbles, I don't know.
Hulle is zip. I didn't know.
Wat is dit dan?
Sien?
Hoe dit is 'n zip.
Nee, dit is ook al bom. Dit is jam. Bij Ali. Mense. Hi guys. Welcome back to another one.
Another 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
To 11.
6, 7, 8.
Oh shit, how did I went to the 11?
Welcome back to another episode of the podcast and POTCAST being me and Jay Tweak, where guys come together to spill some tea, and this is a place to be. Yes. So today, well, as man said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's all we want to say, and that's where the video ends. Bye, guys. We are joking.
That's boring. That is a very cut joke.
Yeah, this is what I say. It will mean the most to us if you like, comment, and subscribe.
And to grow and more growth, to the growth of the growth and export of growth.
Good.
Yeah, grow to the growth.
Oh. But I growth.
I think grow to the growth.
Girth is I.
I know what girth is.
Girth is
I know what girth is.
Nice, Lynn.
Growing to the girth of the world.
Okay.
Girth around the world.
Yes.
Die wereld is rond, dus niet plat.
Oh, yeah.
The flat.
But that's a surface level joke though.
Yeah. The world is flat, the world is, how you say, the world is round, it's girthy.
Yes.
It's girthy in the turf.
God and turf, yeah.
Anyway. What's that? So today, we are going to be speaking, talking, all the other things
Spoken, yeah.
about self-entitlement. And there's a topic Carl brought forward. I'm guessing he saw someone or was around someone that showed that characteristics of a self-entitled little person.
No, it's just a thought that came up there. Hoe some mensen stupid can be based off their self-entitlement. Because why? A person can make it a racial thing though. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We can make it a racial thing and we can also not make it a racial thing. But ik het al gerealiseerd dat some mensen are self-entitled to the point of where they are stupid. En wat zij weet en je self-entitlement link je met wat die waarheid is. Maar nou voelt je man zij is recht van zijn self-entitled.
I can give you an example of that happening a lot in my work.
Especially by the workplaces. I like the number one play
like by mine, you get, that's not me trying to make it a racial thing. This is me just making it the norm. Like, I talk through. That's just me making it like say it how it is, of how I see it from my perspective. Like by my work, there's black people coming in, white people, colored, Muslim, all the races coming in. So the black people, colored people, they will wait because they know I'm not going to disclose where I work or anything. I'm just going to say they wait their turn to go to be it, whatever. So they come, they give in their stuff, and then they sit in the line and they wait. No? Whether it's for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you have to wait because unfortunately that's just South Africa.
Yeah.
You have to wait. Yeah, that's how the system works. But then you get, and I'm sorry to say it, then you get white people that come and say, but I've been sitting here for 2 or 3 hours. What? How long is it going to take? You've been sitting here for 2 hours. That lady's been sitting here for 4 hours. But you didn't see her come to complain once to me. And I can't do anything about the wait in general. So you're gonna talk to me, and I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And then you might go wait further. But then they're like, okay, no, that's fine. I'll just leave. No. Like, yeah, you waste 3 hours of your life, just wait further because, like I said, there's other people that's waiting longer than you, but they still have to wait and they're still waiting because they know how the system is.
But
just because you're not used to waiting for stuff in your life, and I'm not just throwing it exactly to white people, it can be any race because there's even black people that's like that.
Nou, ik kan nog net wat verraden.
Precies.
If you think that he's more self-entitled between the two, like let's split it between the two, right? Who do you think is more self-entitled?
I don't even know.
Dus ik het al een paar mee, ik het al een paar wat mensen al kom beter along the way in life. Which is, they are self-entitled, they feel like, okay, now if they request something, then it must be like that. And then, as het alles het time vir time frame op hy vir wat hulle wil vra of 'n request wat hulle wil vra. And then you get the black people that just when they enter the place they want it to be done now. Or hulle kry privilege vir ander mense. Sien jy? So wie as privilege of wie is more self-entitled? In your opinion? Is this a easy?
It's called baard.
Is het?
Ze zegt iets onder je lip, maar ze is baardharen.
Als mijn pa, ik kan zeggen, oh man, ja, ik raak nou ook jong. Je gaat het afsnijden. 500 likes, dan snij ik me op les.
Hij is zo shocked in weer baard.
Weer
Of je baard.
Ja.
En joh, die man zijn haren lang, mijn
We
bro.
praten zo met haren. Ik kan zelf een tijd man.
What is this?
Die topic is zelf een tijd man.
I didn't know you loosened your hair.
Ik heb mijn haren gedaan, ja.
Je haren losgemaakt. Look like a colored Jesus.
Nou, I don't. But I sometimes do feel like the color Jesus. Ik wil niet doen.
Sorry. I feel like it's equal because like you said, I've come across white people that feel entitled in terms of they're used to getting what they want. Whether it's from their family or from other, they're used to getting it at a certain time, at a certain request. And now that the roles are reversed, and I'm gonna say it, and now that black people are getting more privileged than any other race in South Africa, and come at me if you want to come at me, it's true, we live in reverse race and in a reverse apartheid system. Now you think you're entitled to give a request, say a request, it must be done at that time. No, it's not how it works. You have to wait. You have to be patient in terms of everything. Whether it's a line or whether it's, I don't know, car wash or whatever the case may be. You have to wait because there's other people. There's a system in place. Let's make an example. If you work, if you come into McDonald's, they have a system in place. It's first come, first serve. No? And then from there on out, your order might come before mine because depending on the order. But they take it if you first in the line, you get served first. Whether it's in the drive-thru or dinners. Just like any other place, whoever comes first is going to be up before you. And there enough, it's a waiting time. You have to be patient. Sometimes McDonald's, KFC don't have chicken. You must wait. You can't go inside the wheel. I've been waiting here for 20 minutes. So you have to wait.
Ja, self-entitlement ga je net zo ver van.
Actually, self-entitlement is going to bring you to one. Is going to lead you into a person that's going to be full of that. When hij dat dag gaat, like I said, even if he's behind the counter by McDonald's, he's going to be full of people coming to him with problems and entitlements, and he's going to cuck on you, and then you're going to feel cuck, then you want to fight, and then they stab you.
Wat is stabben?
I don't know, I'm just saying.
But self-entitlement block mensen van the reality of life out there. Because why they voel me nou, your way is right, which then causes you to look stupid in front of other people.
Which actually leads into those things. It's like it happens especially by like university and college people, like students. Yeah, it happens a lot like that because you in university, no shade. You in university and everything, you get basically everything. Man.
But okay,
everything. So now you get into the real world. It's way different to what you actually thought it was. Like your perspective of reality changes. So yeah, I feel like they are like on top of the, not on top but at the, like close to the top of the food chain in terms of the self-entitlement.
Okay. So yeah, I guess self-entitlement as maak veel dom. Of wat laat je dom lijken voor andere mensen. What that said, what saying that comes the fact of mental health. Is mental health?
No, I don't want to talk about mental because we already spoke about
mental health. Yeah.
What I want to say is there's so many people, and I came across an instance like that last week. No, where I'm gonna just tell the whole story, but I'm not giving names, I'm not giving places, anything. Just tell
A summary.
anonymously.
Sorry.
So it's a group project.
Uh-huh.
University people have a group project. So now, I don't know, 5 people in the group. So now 4 people are pulling their weight.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing the work, they're going in, they're meeting up, they throwing ideas in together. You know what I'm trying to say? They're doing the work. Then there's one person that says they can't make it because she's dealing with mental, like just let's say mentally ill stuff. She can't focus on things. But then you go out and party. Now, where's the line between actually having mental illness and taking gat of mental illness? Because I feel like that's taking gat of people with mental illness.
I think mensen weet what's the difference between a mental illness and being mentally tired. Because university kan veel mentally tired maken, but het betekent niet dat je een mental issue niet. Dat je een mental illness is. Als je zij voelt moe, zij voelt zij energy, zij voelt okay, nah, I feel depressed, but you're not diagnosed, clinically diagnosed with that stuff. Zij voelt maar het in je gedachten, nah joh, I need to do this and this and this, and then my life is also falling apart. And it's tiring and all that. But guess what? Was allemaal inside the university, outside the university, in workplace, and not working in life.
It's tiring.
Tired also, right? It's tiring. Life is tiring.
But you don't see us or the people saying, "Yo, I can't come in today because I'm feeling mentally ill."
Yeah, but there is this. Okay, ik ga zeggen, a few years, the trend of mental issues was een probleem. Of niet een probleem, mental issues as a whole, no, was een trend geweest back in the days. I think that was XXX, ten toch zien ze
whole face.
Ja, vanaf, hij begon het into his music en toen had hij gedood het nog een paar maanden na. Toen was allemaal depressed, allemaal nog gevoelens, dan is het zo. En in actual fact, was niet mensen weten wat is depression reden. I don't know. You just said you feel like the world is against you, but dat is niet depression. Depression is hij ding wat ze, ik weet niet of dat kan op die langs je pad of whatever niet, but
I feel like for you to not gain that depression or for you to go through it, it has to be something that will literally
life-changing.
Yeah, and that also comes into point of your mental strength. Instead of like, and that is my whole problem with that person. Instead of complaining and saying you're mentally ill, grow yourself mentally first before coming to that conclusion. Try to make yourself so mentally strong that you can fight against small stuff, man. Because look, if your mother passed away or your father passed away or grandma, if they're really close to you, I would give it to you. You're not really depressed. Yeah, you can be depressed because
you can be down.
Yeah, but you landing in hospital because of appendix or a tooth or whatever, that can't lead you to depression. Then you're not mentally ill, you're mentally weak.
But there is some people in life that strive for perfection. So if something
I know, and we know people like that, so it's fine.
If something doesn't, then they do get into that zone. But as like depression is that
exactly
a
what
mental
I'm
issue.
trying to say.
Like it's perfection time alles
it's growing your brain to be able to fight off certain things.
En wat ons ook gaat zeggen from podcast to the people out there, suicide is not a way out. Als je wil suicide commit, it's stupid. Go rob a bank. As either you're gonna be dead or you're gonna be rich. That's our advice to you guys. So
either way, you just do not.
Yeah. Money says suicide.
And also, if you don't succeed with robbing the bank and you eventually go up to heaven, and you go till there by the gate and Saint Peter or the Lord asks you, or you ask the Lord, can you enter? They won't say no because you didn't kill yourself. And killing yourself is one of the ultimate sins, if I'm not mistaken. So you didn't kill yourself. You committed a crime. Hopefully, didn't kill anyone in the process.
Hopefully, not.
But at the end of the day, it's still, you can still forgive you for like, You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say?
Hopefully krijg je spullen also.
And if you succeed, I mean, the bank,
Then
guess
you're
what?
rich.
You're rich. So now you can go and make yourself not
mentally
yeah,
ill
not
anymore.
mentally ill. Unless you're one of those people that says money brings mental illness and problems, which I don't understand in the first place. I can't stand by people that earn $1 million or 500,000 a week, especially soccer players, a week, and then say, "No, I'm mentally depressed." You're not. You can't be, man. You have no stress.
Mental illness is the grootste excuse dat ek kan wees in this
No, that's
world.
not trying to say that you making cut of people that is actually going through it, it's actually suffering from mental illness, from depression, from whatever.
Daai gaan mental die mense wat dit gebruik as excuse, the people that use mental illness as an excuse or depression as excuse. The people most I'm sorry to say, but it happens with most females. Most men will never go out there and say, look. En ek kan vir jou sê maar nou, hy's in 'n bed, hy's 'n vroumens wat in die storie was. 'n Vroumens. Because men, hulle sit hulle hoofd so up high, né, dat hulle nie wil admit dat hulle mental is. So
They would rather go and sit and strengthen the man.
en daar is so mense wat damp of het want hulle weet nie hoe om dit te doen, maar dan is daar mense aan buitekant wat net sê, oh, ek is mentally ill, I'm not feeling too good. Nou sit die bro, but nou die bro compare nou, okay, this is what I'm going through. Die man het sê maar 10 goed op sy lys. Sy het een ding en nou dink jy man, sy sê sy is mentally ill. Nou, either two options is hy is mentally ill times 10 of hy voel wat die fuck kan jy en dan is hy moet ek sterker word because I always say men needs to protect and you need to do all the stuff and needs to be the guy. Hy kan nie weak as vir 'n vrou mense. Sien jy because vrou mense dan is dit of mense gebruik mental illness as excuse te veel. Dit is 'n grootste gateway wat hulle gebruik. It's frustrating. But guys out there, if you do have a mental illness, not guys as in men,
And
guys as in men out there, if you have a mental issue, address it and then
and my last thing I will say about that is now, if you're suffering from mental illness, drinking won't help, partying won't help. You're putting yourself more into your so-called mental depression, because at the end of the day, you have to be sober. You're gonna be sober again. Then it's gonna hit you even more because now that the people you were partying with, guess what? Them brothers ain't there. They sleeping here, they there, they watching there, but they're not talking to you for you. They're not helping you with your mental illness. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that was her downfall. She said, I'm mentally ill. I'm going through a lot of things. Fine, if you're going through a lot of stuff, it's fine. But no one's gonna help or make it for things if you don't start. Your academic
career.
Your points won't be pushed up higher
Because
you mentally ill but going to party. You need to actually put in the work for it to go up. Otherwise you're gonna suffer the consequences which you actually did.
The consequences.
Consequences.
Yes, consequences.
So that's what I'm trying to just like if you're feeling mentally ill or if you're feeling mentally exhausted, talk to someone about it. Not to a bottle.
Ja, en ben hy ook seks gaan ook jou mental issues hê. Being hou gaan ek jou hou wys. Being hou gaan jou hou maar. Ja, drink water. Drink water. Eet 'n pak vleis, sien jy man? Pak die Doritos flaming hot. Die bacon brand dat jou mind kan opgaan, sien jy. Dit hot sauce pump.
Anyway, that's I feel like we're gonna go into the topic and continue going.
Mental health is also 'n groot topic dat mense wil so baie mense wil oor dit praat, né? En as klomp organisations, maar niemand wil regtig oor dit praat
nie. We're all scared of what the people will say about you talking about it like this.
Hey, man, as jy mental issues het, ek voel jammer vir jou, ek dink jy trigger. Maar as jy dit gebruik as excuse, daar's 'n lower point in life wat jy na toe kan gaan. In my oë is jy the lowest and the lowest, the scum of the earth. Daai is Because like, like van haar is recht op mensen met haar recht op problemen.
They don't use it as an excuse.
Ja, en alle druk.
Yeah, they wake up in the morning, go to work,
Ja.
mentally exhausted, mentally ill, and then come back to work to feed their children, to
Yeah.
feed their husbands.
Ja.
Yeah, I'm using females in a female in
An example.
yeah, it's an example because I actually know someone that should have gone through that, but didn't. You couldn't even see it on the person's face. You didn't even notice it. But they could have gone through it. But they were so mentally strong that it just bounced off them. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like grow yourself mentally.
Ja.
Grow yourself
Nooit beter om net te steek as mental steek.
Yeah, you can be stuck in fighting. We don't give a damn.
Ja, but as iemand
But
mentally can
if
be.
you can beat someone in a mental battle, imagine that.
Ja.
Yo.
Yes, that's why we are going to the video.
Oh yeah.
We have a blinder act
Next
video.
topic. Next topic.
Blinder act video. So we have a video that we're gonna, for the first time, Esmeralda het voor die video gestuurd. Wie zijn die? Isabella.
Is nog real dat my lord.
Ons gaan maar kijken wat zei je de lieve. En dan gaan we in de comment section, dan gaan we een beetje elaboration.
Shout out to Israel.
Shout out to Esmeralda for sending us this link. Thank you very much. Ik weet niet wat doen ze producer is. Al week om voor te doen. Maar Esmeralda nou top of wat.
Didn't pay you enough.
Oh my god, so good! Hey! Hey!
I'll read the comments.
I seen photos now.
Eerste comment.
My girl, he's not broke, he's smart.
The smart is. He's not broke, is waar. Oké. Dus je gaat dat heel bij commenten.
Exactly. Whoa. Does brother. Oh, does brother. He has it. Because this woman replied, he's broke, period. Fine. So is the woman. Because why does she have to all him to buy it? Why didn't she buy it herself?
Yes.
Double standard. Equality.
Self-entitlement.
Self-entitled because you're a woman.
He's not rich. Is he not rich?
You don't know if he's not because the way he was dressing. Okay, we can't drop check. We can't
Double check.
Maybe he's just financially smart because even if I would have the money, no, to buy everything in that video, is it financially smart at that moment of time to do it? Like if you feel no, you can buy a girl a Gucci bag, which is how much $1,000. But that Gucci bag she will be able to wear it to whatever occasion, or you can buy a car and you can drive herself anywhere she wants.
Maar
So
dan zijn vrouwen wat wil je aan man moet betalen voor alle goed. Dan ze gaan als je aan rond hebt. Let's just dat is honest with you.
No.
Entitlement. Maar bro, my things na met die double standard and entitlement in mental health is allemaal samen. Because in as a most double standard between guys and females. Because alles so providers en mannen moet geld en alles goed. Maar hij moet niks request van mansmensen naar vrouwmensen doen. Dan is zo. Slecht. Als jij een pre-requirement hebt, wat zij willen van een vrouwmensen. En dan is het kak. Want hoe kan je stand op een vrouwmensen? Oh, hoe moet nou beautiful in the own right en whatever. Maar als hij een pre-requirement op een mansmens is, dan is het net. Yeah, he needs to pay the bills. He needs to do this. He needs to,
You see, like this. I would rather buy $1,000 worth of Apple stock. You see, because that money can make you money. That purse is not gonna make you money. It's gonna make you look good. And then what happens? I'm not saying it's always the case and but what if something would happen and they're not together anymore? She's gonna keep that bag. Have a load, you know what, $1,000. Instead of you investing $1,000 into a company and then sharing the dividends.
Ja, die dividends.
And then from there, if you guys break up, guess what? Now you're getting nothing anymore because we broke up. And it was my investment in the first place.
As jy vroeger was, dan betaal ek vir alles met nou bankkaart. Sien nou. Sy wil hom ons geëers, sy sê nou, you might as well. Ek word 'n waard vrou mense geleer dat om 'n management te vat en gee alles cute. Maar wanneer dit so dan wanneer dit hy wanneer die lewe gesê, sy moet net mooi wees.
Amerika sê dit so.
Sy moet net mooi wees vir om met 'n goeie man te kry.
Amerika
Maar
sê
bro, evenals hy moet vir al die goed te koop. Wie sê gaan dit sê te wees? En hy maak goed te wees wat
Hoe is your ability to eat?
ja, but sê jy dan hy koop al die goed af haar, né? En wat is daar goed is dat sy nie bykom by hom? Die requirements dat hy soek. Like in ja,
Because you met your requirements by having the money.
money. So elke man mens so hy vrou mens wat similar to sy ma is. En standards ja, in a sense of standards. So as hy nou nie sy kan meet, dan gaan hy moet cheat en dan wag dit nou. Dan gaan jy hom in jou Birkin bag. In jou UAV in jou rol.
Even that's all what, like I said, that's all what, not just women, that's all what people are in for in this world. It's not just materialistic things, it's money.
At the end of the day, die man sê nou in die comments and if I don't buy my girl everything she points out and notice that oh, and nou yeah, it's cute, but die kind of thing is broke. Hy basically lees nou my taal. So hy laat hy vra, as hy nie vir alles koop wat sy uitpoint nie, beteken dit hy is broke. Nee, beteken dit hy is broke. Ja, beteken maar net sy leer jou vrou mens dat sy nie alles kan kry wat sy sien.
He's not entitled to
Ja, sy is nie entitled vir alles nie. At the end of the day, as hy soek, dan moet sy maar ja, kan man wat sy sien, dan kan sy maar ja,
I'll make an example. In the older days, if the man put a roof over your head and food on the table, you were more than satisfied. The women were more than satisfied back in the day. It was just a roof and a dinner table and a day. Like I said, bro, nowadays, and I'm not throwing shade or saying women are bad, because it's not all of them. There is actually good women in this world. But now because we see these people, every time we go on the internet or go on your phone, you see people, women like this, that gives a bad image. Because most probably she can't even cook rice.
Hoe weet jy my bro, miskien is sy
Because
she's so wat ding so 'n broke boyfriend. Beteken sy sê financially stable maar maak nie broke.
It makes you financially smart.
It makes you financially
Because you know how to work with whatever you have. So when it comes to so like me now, I'm broke. But when I have money, I know how to use the money. I put my money away for my important things or things that I must attend to. So when I eventually have as much money as I want, then I know how to work with my money. I know. Say now at this moment of time I make a 10,000 rand. Which seems like a lot, but it's actually little in today's world. I put out everything. Let's say for my car, for electricity, water, food, dingers. Let me just say with 1,000 rand left to make an example. But evidently I still worked with my money so well that I've got everything done and I still have something left. So now when I make 100,000 a month,
all the standards and changing.
Exactly, it's not changing. I'm still paying away for this, saving for this, and then now I have let's say 60,000 rand left. Now I can, you see what I'm saying? Now I can go out and go buy you a Birkin bag or whatever, because me and you already made sure that anything is paid, or me I made sure everything is paid. So now I can, for 1 month, spoil you, because evidently, if you've been good to me, not in a sense of sexually or just normally good to me, you've been you basically. What I expected from the start, you've been yourself. I feel like then you can dance your woman if you're in that situation, because not that she deserves it, but because it's just
something else.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as your requirements gejaal is, dan gaan jy maklik suf van een brood na 'n ander brood toe. Mense raak content met goed.
En dan vertel jy dus,
maar dink jy vandag gaat goed genoeg as vir jou, né? But in the next 5 months, as iemand anders met 'n 20k vir jou approach, dan gaan hy goed genoeg as vir jou. En hy pattern gaan jy altyd continue tot wanneer jy iemand kry wat millies maak en dan gaan jy iemand kry wat meer as hy moet maak. So jy gaan jy altyd net op. Sien jy? Ons kan nie praat
En-
vir ou mense nie, ons weet ookie.
We just saying it from our
Ek
point
sê
of
man,
view and
mense
our
raak content met goedes.
And like you said, if a guy has money now, and you, let's make an example, if you have money, like I'm talking about money, and you have a girlfriend that doesn't really make money, she's just there. No? So you supporting this female. Evidently, if you come to the point where I'm tired of this female already, you're gonna most probably look for other people. But it doesn't necessarily have to be people that's broke, but you're gonna have to want that person, like a person that sees the further point in life, like that independent part of life. You actually want a successful person next to your side, because at the end of the day, if this one is content with you just giving her money and you making the money and everything, so that means for the rest of your life, that's gonna be your life. You see, so.
Maar as vir mense is 'n type vir mense wat net sou bly in geld toe.
Don't care about whatever goes on here.
As hulle is net happy.
Yeah.
Hulle is net happy, hulle kan die supermark waar op hulle sê. Whether sy hom deel met iemand anders of whether hy vir haar deel met iemand anders, waar hy nie. Solank die tabloid net kan sien, nee, die beroep met 'n supermark ja. So at the end of the day, to each their own. But as your boyfriend vir alles kan kopieer en is broke, dan is hy broke.
You chose it.
You chose it.
You knew you were broke.
Ja.
You knew you were broke.
Of as hy nie broke is en hy wil dit vir jou kopie, beteken hy is 'n slegte boyfriend nie. Just means that. Hy
Yeah,
dink
you
op
get
die
peace of
verder.
mind. So
Hy wil nie spoil man.
stick with him during that moment, and I guarantee you, at the end of whatever he has planned, when that plan is done out successfully, you will reap benefits because you've been by his side, you've stuck by his side. I feel like the process towards something will evidently make it so much better when you get to that point together. But you see what I'm saying? But instead of him already being at that level where you wanted to be, and now you just enjoying his benefits instead of suffering with him throughout that moment.
Ja, suffer.
Suffer with him.
Hy sê op pa nie. Hy hoef nie alles te kopie.
If he suffers, suffer with him, because at the end of the day, the suffering is gonna come to an end, or has to come to an end. Because if he doesn't have a plan for his suffering, then by all means, my girl,
Pak.
by all means, gaan weg.
Spak.
In that, because if you broke and don't have a plan to get out of your brokenness, then
As julle twee nie kan saam as hulle los het man.
yeah,
Just ek het nou so moe van vrou mense. Ek is gay. I'm gay but I'm straight.
I'm a black lesbian.
At the end of the day, ek dink ons maar vrou mense kry wat verbally is en so wat hou my kop. Wat verbally is, wat kan express hoe vrou mense dink en whatever. Ek dink ons moet hy doen en dan kan ons wel kone. Ons kone waar sy gaan nie weet wat ek kan doen dan. Ons man nou lyk vandag man, ons vat hom maar net klaar. And anyways, a small story time for the ouens. Females, ek gaan nou net dis something nice. Females is amazing mense. Because why? Sy kry different, net soos mense, almal is different, of net soos humans, almal is different. En nou die dag, ne? Toe gaan doen met my hare en dis. So, toe loop ek, by die hairdresser. Dan is het, nou vraag je aan mij, het is een vrouwmens. Dus ik, ja, ik is een man, wat nog een trans naar vrouwmens toe. Dus like, ze mijn maat zijn, opkakpaard. Van mijn haar is lang, want zien er nou, hij is één type vrouwmens. En toen had ik winkel toen, ne? Toen hij like een babytje, the mother lost, or something happened with the baby. And the baby was crying in the shop. So the mother was like, waar, heel my kind zo. Ik is like, hoe te moer kan die vrou weet? Nee, hoe te moer kan sy weet? Het is haar kind wat huil. Because she's in the line and the child is someone else. Nou, die kind het gedisappear van die line af. So like, hy is my kind wat huil. Nou, hy is nou different type of female. En net soos in die lewe is dat different type of female. So mense kan hoor wanneer iemand anders of haar kind weg is en vrouwmense kan niet distinguish tussen wat een man en een vrouwmens is. Die man is nog altijd vrouwmense, which is lovely people. Zien ze nou? So, al wat ons nou gesê vandag is all good and well.
Be yourself.
But be yourself. As jou type is, ryk mansmense, by all means, go for it. Maar moenie hy as jy vir jou los.
Yeah,
Men-
and if your type is broke,
Pancreatic cancer.
if your type is broke Bruce, but you want to process with him, by all
Go for
means,
it.
go for it.
Moenie jouself change om by social media te vind.
Yeah,
Want hy
because
gaan jou
then you're
meer
gonna
ontwikkel.
derail the whole situation, the whole plan. The
That's
whole
not what ek wil sê. Wanneer lyk na ons basic filmings man.
Not really, we're giving our perspective of what we've seen
In life.
and also giving some pointers and tips towards from a male's perspective. Because men think stuff but don't say it.
Yeah.
This is the place where guys come together to spill some tea.
Yes.
So it's the place to be.
Yes. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yes. Because we need it. That's all.
Yeah, so the more you subscribe, the more you like, the more you repost, the more you share, the more people will see this and the more people will realize, I need to maybe change this part of my brain, of my thinking, of my life, of whatever.
Yes.
And then we'll have I won't say a better world. We'll never get to
Oh, we gaan nooit 'n beter world
We'll
hê.
never get to a better world, but it will have a more livable. Is it livable?
Lovable.
Is it livable?
Ons maak
My
woorde.
dictionary is
Ons maak woorde op lovable.
more livable world, more tolerable.
Ooh.
See, so,
English.
wow, a more
Dictionary.
tolerable world.
Sien hy na hier lief.
No idea.
So
But anyway, thanks guys for tuning in today. See you next time.
peace.